And I found out this offseason, Nick Chubb is drastically overrated. I'm sorry. I saw your tier list rankings. I saw them. Drastically
hot
overrated.
Take.
Not a hot take. Bro, I see 30% of the lists I see have him as the best running back in the NFL. And that means 30%
the efficiency
of
stats
people
are pretty good, McConnell. The efficiency stats are pretty good.
Shut the fuck up. Okay. That's all I'm going to say. All right.
Any counter argument? Yeah, my counter argument is shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Okay. Here's my counter argument. There is no way that he is a better player than Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry is better at everything than Nick Chubb. He is a better interior runner. He's a better outside runner. He is more difficult to bring down. He can hit the home run just as well. And neither of them are good pass catchers. But which one of them has the most dominant play in the history of the NFL? Derrick Henry. The Derrick Henry screen pass is the most unstoppable play
I just want to say,
has ever seen.
I just want to say, I hate that you're disagreeing with me, but when you said that, I thought of that 99-yard touchdown. The fact that we had different plays kind of proves your point a little bit there. I'm not gonna lie.
When I say unstoppable play, I mean like repeatable play call.
When you said unstoppable play, I was thinking the 99-yarder he had against the Jaguars, and I was just
the 99-yarder breaks like 7 or 8 tackles on there, but like they don't throw it to him very often. But when they do, it is a screen pass. And nobody's expecting it, and it's almost a lock for 40 yards every time.
Yeah, he's not running routes. He just kind of hang out in the backfield, and then Tannehill just flip him the ball, and then
another running back, Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey is not as good of a runner as Nick Chubb. I'm not going to say that, but Christian McCaffrey is a top 5 runner in the NFL. I think everybody looks at him, and you know why they look at him and they don't think he's a very good runner? They legitimately look at him and they say he's white. And anytime you look at a football player and he is a white running back, what do you think? This is a pass catching, scat back.
He plays the game the right way. Sneaky
That
athletic.
is what everybody thinks. Yeah. That is not Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey is a downhill between the tackles runner. He is not an outside runner. That is how they ran him at Stanford. That is how they ran him in Carolina. That is how they run him in San Francisco, is they run him up the middle because he's a great interior runner. And
he's got great vision, I will say. He's got great vision.
Then you add in the fact that he is the best pass-catching running back maybe the NFL has ever seen. He is a phenomenal route runner. Many people say that he would easily be a Pro Bowl wide receiver in the slot position. His father was a Hall of Fame wide receiver for the Denver Broncos.
Yep.
And Christian McCaffrey consistently goes out there and gives you 150 yards every single game. Every game he gives you 150 yards. You can run an entire offense through Christian McCaffrey. There is no other player in the NFL that you can do that for.
Yeah.
At any position other than quarterback, is you can run an offense through him, and not just run an offense, run an efficient, good offense. When he was playing with Sam Darnold in Carolina, they were undefeated before he was injured. And not only were they undefeated, they were a very good offense. And then right when Christian McCaffrey goes down, everyone went, oh, they'll be okay. You know, Christian McCaffrey's great. And they proceeded to have one of the worst offenses the NFL has ever seen right after they lost him.
Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey, for some reason, is drastically underrated. And people talk about Nick Chubb as if he's ever been the best running back in the NFL, which he hasn't. He's never even led the league in rushing yards. Why? Because Derrick Henry beats him with a worse offensive line and worse passing game every year.
Yeah.
Look at like 2019, 2020 Nick Chubb. It was like he was putting up like 1,500 yards with maybe that people were talking about that offensive line as maybe the best in the NFL.
You gotta also remember, though, he's splitting carries with Kareem Hunt. I mean, Derrick Henry never had a running back to split carries with. I mean, it's just been
because he doesn't need one. That's the thing.
Well, I don't even think it's need. I think it's the philosophy of Kevin Stefanski. Kevin Stefanski's always kind of done that split running back stuff.
He tries to do split running back, but even before they had Kareem Hunt, even before they had him, Nick Chubb was getting all the carries, and he still wasn't out rushing Derrick Henry,
rookie year
who had a bad
rookie year Nick Chubb,
had a bad offensive line. Derrick Henry's never had a good offensive line.
I don't know. I think those peak years of Taylor Lewan and Jack Conklin were pretty good, and Ben Jones.
Average,
that's pretty good.
Average, above average. Nick Chubb had elite offensive lines consistently.
I don't want to penalize him for having really good offensive lines. I mean,
no, he had really good offensive lines and wasn't putting up as good of numbers. And I've seen, I put Nick Chubb, I believe I put him 6th in my running back rankings. There are easily 5 running backs I would take for this season.
All
over
right,
Nick
top
Chubb.
5 running backs. Go.
If I was in top 5 running back, I would go
You already
McCaffrey,
said Derrick Henry and CMC. Okay, cool. Other
McCaffrey,
3.
Henry, Jonathan Taylor.
Okay.
Let's see here. Am I blanking on all my running backs? I would take Breece Hall over him right now. I would take.
Okay, people gave me shit because I put Breece Hall in top tier, and they're like, "You can't do that." And I'm like, "Yes, I can. He's him. He's nice." And Seahawks fans got mad at me because I put Breece Hall ahead of Kenneth Walker, and I'm like, "Do you guys watch football? Did you see Kenneth Walker miss every block on 3rd down and never catch a pass?" And I love Kenneth Walker, but damn, there's a reason the Seahawks drafted Zach Charbonnet. All right, let's believe that. There's a reason they drafted Zach Charbonnet to do what Kenneth Walker doesn't do.
And then let's see here. I literally made a top 6 ranking, and I can't think of what it was.
That's funny that you were just so hesitant.
No, I was, and I'm trying to go back in my head and go to my top 6. I would take Saquon.
Okay.
That's 5.
Yeah.
I would also take Bijan easily.
Well,
he hasn't played.
Hasn't played a snap yet.
That's why I said Nick Chubb was 6. But yeah, it was Saquon.
Are you taking Josh Jacobs ahead of Nick Chubb?
Fuck no.
Are you taking ETN?
No.
Najee? Yeah, dude.
I would take Najee, but like I'm not gonna put him over him because I think that's way too hot of a take.
That is way too hot of a take.
But like I would, but
yeah.
I'm give Nick Chubb the benefit of the doubt playing longer.
Well, damn, dude. I mean, you
okay. I take back the Nick Chubb's most overrated player. Josh Jacobs' most overrated player. Then it's Nick Chubb. That's my statement.
Okay. Word. Well, and we just did a surprise segment of you roasting my running back tier list, so we'll keep that in there, I guess. But
there's plenty more to roast about it.
There is.